My name's Natasha Jonas and I'm currently an Olympic hopeful for London 2012 in amateur boxing.
Did everyone hear that? Not hopefully, but she's going to be waving the flag and going to be representing Great Britain and as well Liverpool. Tell us a bit about how you got into boxing.
I started quite late for a boxer, so I started when I was 21 and it was just a way of keeping myself fit and yeah, something to do, and it's just escalated from there.
You wasn't really like a hardcore fan of the sport, it was just a bit of a hobby that's turned to what you like career now?
Yeah, I used to watch it, like all the big fights like everyone else does, but I never intended to be a boxer. I never wanted to take it any further than just the training, but things escalated and I fell in love with it.
How did it come from just training in the gym to where you are now? Like, how did you get into like competing?
After a couple of months of training, the trainer was like, you can box if you want, we're prepared to let you box, and I had my first bout and I won that. I had another one, won that, I had another one, won that. So by that time, it kind of got a hold of me, and I loved the training. I loved the atmosphere in the gym. And then the championships came about, the ABA championships. I won them championships, and then I soon got a call up for England after that. So yeah, steamrolled from there.
And so far, what's been like your biggest achievement? Anytime
that you win, like representing Great Britain at the minute, is amazing, but I think winning a gold medal at the European Unions and just standing on top of the podium and watch someone give you a gold medal, everyone has to stand up and get your flowers, and that's probably one of the proudest achievements.
Tell us a bit about how the Olympics has come around now for you.
Well, it got decided in 2009 that it was going to be an Olympic sport for the first time because women's boxing's never been included. So we had to go on assessments. I think there was 54 or something that turned up for the assessment, and there was only 9 places, 3 for each weight category that's involved. In my weight category, there happened to be 4 that were chosen, me being one of them. And recently, well, on last Thursday, I was selected as the person who will be going to the qualifiers to represent Great Britain.
How's the training been coming on for that? Have you been training hard?
I mean, since we've come on the programme, the Olympic programme, full time, we've been training with the best teams in the world, and this year especially, we've been to our country, or we've had a country over to us, training with the best countries in the world every month. So, I mean, in 2 days' time I'm off to Crete, and 2 weeks' time I'm off to China to hopefully qualify.
Obviously, it's good training with people from other countries as well, to see their style as well, not just be based in England with trainers.
Yeah, I mean, we do a lot of sparring with each other, and sometimes we mix it up and we'll spar with the boys, but as I say, we're not training with just any teams, we're training with the best teams in the world, so it's helping us, bringing us on, and it's giving us an insight to what they're doing that we may not be doing, and then we're picking that up and obviously going along with our own program, but we're one of the best teams in the world now anyway.
You're quite confident then come like the end of the year?
Really confident. I've put all the hard work in now, and just to qualify, it's the last little stepping stone.
And I just heard you mention as well in the interview, I'm just going to touch on it, you said this is the first year that female boxing is put in the Olympics. How have you found it as a female boxer? Do you think it's a bit harder, like, to be known and getting out there compared to the male boxing?
I think it's the difference between most males. I mean, we've got the choice to go pro-professional if we want to after our amateur career is finished, but I don't think we'll get the big publicity that the males do, so that's like a little bit of a setback, but I mean, I'm amateur at the minute, that's all I want to be, and I'm trying to achieve my goal, which is the Olympics, so I'm not looking past being amateur. But I think every amateur athlete, whether it's a male or female in boxing, is in the same boat. It's not as exposed as it should be, and we always do medal in Olympic Games, and we always get loads of people to qualify, and it's just a bit sad really that we don't get the recognition, whether you're a man or a woman, that you deserve.
You're going to be thinking of going professional, but you're not aiming like strictly to turn professional afterwards?
No, not really. I'm just, as I say, just see what happens. I'll never say never. I don't intend to, but like, amateur's the way forward for me, I think, at this time.
And for all the listeners now, if they want to see more about you, and do you have a website?
Yeah, the website's www.natashajonas.co.uk.